by 13 minutes. Let us start our online national workshop. Respected Principal and Chief Patron of Workshop, Dr. Sister Jacinta Quadras, Distinguished Resource Person, Dr. Deva Brad Samanta, Assistant Professor, Department of Computer Science, Christ Deemed to be University, Bengaluru, Dean, Planning and Communication, Dr. Girija Nambiar, Head, Department of Mathematics, and the convener of the workshop, Mrs. G. Usha Kumari, co-participants, members of faculty, and my dear students. A very good afternoon to one and all, and a warm welcome to the 5-day online national workshop on Scilab. Let us start the program with prayer. Now I request our students, Sister Teresa and Sister Besma, to render the prayer song.
Welcome, Holy Spirit. We are in your presence. Fill us with your wisdom. Live inside of us. You're the living water, never drying fountain, comforter and counselor, take complete control. Welcome, Holy Spirit. We are in your presence. Fill us with your wisdom. Live inside of us. Fill us with your wisdom. Live inside of us.
Thank you, sisters. Now I request Dean, Planning and Communication, Dr. Girija Nambiar, to say a few words.
Thank you, Dr. Krishnaveni. It's my pleasure to greet all of you on this occasion. Unfortunately, Sister Principal has been detained and she is not able to join us. We don't want to delay the workshop, and so I'm here to greet you all on her behalf. We are very fortunate to have in Dr. Samanta a resource person of acclaimed expertise in national and international circles. It's very nice of you, Dr. Samanta, to make time for us to train our students and faculty, taking these 5 days off to share your expertise with them. I'm sure all the expected outcomes will be met and the participants will benefit hugely from the training in the use of this software. NAC and other UGC, other bodies have also been suggesting that institutions should create awareness and training in trends and technology for faculty, especially for students. So I'm extremely pleased with the initiative that the Department of Mathematics has taken in organizing this workshop to facilitate hands-on training for both faculty and students. And I'm expressing what Sister Principal wished me to express on her behalf. So I extend again on her behalf my good wishes for a fruitful learning experience over the next 5 days. Thank you and all the best. I now request Dr. Krishnaveni to introduce our resource person to all of you. Dr. Krishnaveni.
Thank you very much, ma'am. Respected Principal, Dr. Sister Jacinta Quadras, renowned resource person, Dr. Deva Brad Samanta, Dean, Planning and Communication, Dr. Girija Nambiar, Head, Department of Mathematics, Mrs. G. Usha Kumari, all the participants, my dear students, a very good afternoon once again. It is indeed an honor and a great pleasure for me to introduce our esteemed resource person, Dr. Deva Brad Samanta. Dr. Samanta is presently working as an assistant professor in the Department of Computer Science, Christ Deemed to be University, Bengaluru. Currently, he is the coordinator for the IPR cell, Christ University. He obtained his BSc Honours in Physics from Calcutta University, MCA from Academy of Technology under West Bengal University of Technology, West Bengal, and PhD degree in Computer Science and Engineering from National Institute of Technology, Durgapur, India, in the area of SAR image processing. He is keenly interested in interdisciplinary research and development and has experience in spanning fields of SAR image analysis, video surveillance, heuristic algorithm for image classification, deep learning framework for detection and classification, blockchain, statistical modeling, wireless ad hoc network, natural language processing, V2I communication. He has successfully completed 5 consultancy projects. He is the owner of 18 Indian patents. He has authored and co-authored over 139 research papers in international reputed journals and conference proceedings, including IEEE, Springer, Elsevier. He has published 9 books, which are available for sale on Amazon and Flipkart. He has edited 1 book available on Google Book Server. He has authored and co-authored of 18 book chapters. Sir has received funds under International Travel Support Scheme in 2019 to attend a conference in Thailand and received travel grant for speaker in conferences, seminars, etc. for 2 years from July 2019. He has received Scholastic Award at 2nd International Conference on Computer Science and IT Applications, CSIT 2011, New Delhi, India. He also serves as an acquisition editor for Springer, Whaley, CRC, Scrivener Publishing LLC, Beverly, USA, and Elsevier. Sir is a professional IEEE member, an associate life member of Computer Society of India, CSI, and a life member of Indian Society for Technical Education, IST. He is a convener, keynote speaker, session chair, co-chair, publicity chair, publication chair, and a member of advisory board and technical program committee in many prestigious international and national conferences. He was invited speaker at several institutions. We are fortunate to have you, sir, with us. And my sincere thanks to you, sir, for accepting our invitation to be the resource person come trainer for this workshop. We are going to have today the very first technical session, which includes maths and simulation, 2D and 3D visualization, simple arithmetic and algebraic operations. Now I request Sir to start the technical session, which also includes hands-on experience. Thank you, and over to Dr. Samanta.
Thank you, ma'am. Hope my PPT is visible.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Actually, I just want to see that how the students they sit in the lab. Can you switch on a camera of any on laptop so I can observe the students how they can sit in a classroom or lab. So
yes, sir.
Or how I can go for the hands-on session.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
So I can students how they can sit in a classroom.
Yes, sir. Actually, they are all watching the YouTube link which is projected on the whiteboard.
Okay. They are watching YouTube link. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So any student query, how we can collect? Any faculty member is there? They can collect the queries from the student side.
Sir, actually, you please see how it is connected. Yes, sir. It is very clear, sir. We are able to now see, view, and also listen to you.
Okay. And is there they install the software that Scilab is ready for that?
Yes, sir. In all the systems, around 100 systems, the software is installed, sir. They are just before the systems only. During the hands-on, they'll be doing whatever work that is assigned to them.
Okay. So I will be projected few code. They will be that trying to execute in the Scilab. So it's easy to incorporate. I can wait for another 1 minute, 2 minutes. If they say okay, I can go for the next slide.
Sure.
Is it okay?
Okay. You can also log in now. I think how many students are there altogether here? Total? I think Nana వాళ్ళు లాగిన్ చేసేయమంటాం మన బయటకు వచ్చేసి మనం ఒక మ్యాచ్ లో ఉండి వాళ్ళు షేర్ చేసేసి అమ్మ ఐ షేర్ ద లింక్ నో యూ కెన్ లాగ్ ఇన్ లైక్ హౌ యు ఆర్ గోయింగ్ టు షేర్
So now can I start that part? And can I start? Is they ready?
Sir, you can start, sir.
Okay. Good afternoon, all. It's my privilege, the part of this prestigious institutions one national level workshop on Scilab, organized by Department of Mathematics. It's a very interesting and good initiative to give a hands-on flavor in the terms of the theoretical subject with respect to mathematics. Most of the students' environment, most of the people, they observe that every cases we can.
Volume.
Can you mute, please, ma'am? That mathematics department.
Okay, sir. One request, sir.
Yes.
Like your screen is very small now. Better you press Wi-Fi.
Now,
I think F5.
It is okay.
No, not it. It's okay now. Little more because, sir. Actually, it comes. Now,
just you double click the screen so it will be bigger one.
I know, but slideshow, sister, sir, you are using slideshow only, no, sir?
Yes, F5 already pressed.
Okay. Now it is better, sir.
Okay, now it's better. Okay. But when I go for move on the Scilab platform, then again it will be small. Okay, I will be trying my best. No problem. Okay. So basically today the first sessions you have to incorporate in the terms of the basic Scilab concept, that why the Scilab is so much important, what exactly features are incorporated inside the mathematics related subject, and how we can conclude the few variable environment. Maybe it is static variable or a dynamic variable or real-time variable or not. All things we can incorporate inside the assignment purpose. So first thing is that what exactly Scilab? Scilab nothing but a platform where you can execute the few mathematical problems which is inbuilt in the terms of that the basics versions of MATLAB. Basically, MATLAB is too costly and it is paid versions. So that the previous versions or previous similar type of work you can incorporate in the Scilab. The latest versions are available 6.1. That is very easy to environment. Am I audible now? It is okay.
Prasad, sir.
Am I audible? It is okay, or can I loud more?
Okay.
All the Scilab basically depends on two basics numerical computer-based language. One is Fortran and C language. All the LabVIEW also incorporate inside the Scilab models. The first, the table of 1990. That means you can observe that.
Excuse me, sir. Yes, certain. I think some students are unable to join your class. Also, now there are students. No, please stop for a while, sir. 5 minutes because they are missing. No, whatever you are saying. Just 5 minutes. I will just again ask you when to. Thank you, sir.
No problem. No problem.
Sir, sir, kindly bear with us, sir. They are slowly joining now, first year students, So I think now already 30 students joined, sir. I think 30 more students are going to join.
Sure.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Two people joined.
Sir,
Yes,
you can start, sir. Please, sir, from the beginning, please start the session.
Okay, no issues. I can start beginning.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Okay, no issues. Hope my PPT is visible.
అమ్మా మాట్లాడకండి తల్లి.
Okay. I just request the audience, please mute yourself so it will be continuous for my presentation. Hope my PPT is visible. Good afternoon all. It's my privilege that this is a part of this wonderful programs that online national workshop on Scilab organized by Department of Mathematics. Basically, the main motto of this particular workshop is that you have the hands-on experiment in the Scilab platform with respect to your real-time mathematical problems, because sometimes you have very interesting knowledge in the mathematics, but it's very difficult how to implement in the real-life problems. It's ultimate your goal, your main motto of the mathematics subject is that you have to use the real-life example-based experimental work. For example, you know that all the robotics, all the machine learning, deep learning, any real-life project directly or indirectly involved in the mathematics. So mathematics is the most useful subject to implement a research project. For that reasons, when you want to deploy a project, a platform, Scilab is very important and interesting part to fulfill your research. So today's agenda that in the basics level that I can start from the zero level, don't worry for that. Very easy. First one by one. So today I want to project the few elements of concept, because you know that any mathematical problems without variable you cannot execute. So if you execute the basics variable motto in the Scilab platform, immediately you can convert it as a different type of basics arithmetical operators using the calculator concept. If it is completely, then you can go for one assignment, because basically why it is assignment? Assignment means you have to understand that what is the real life problem you want to can solve with the help of Scilab. So Scilab nothing but which is directly is your package concept, and it is freely distributed. No money matter, no need to register for all the things, but you have to upgrade yourself, because every year, every 6 months, sometimes 2 years, they are upgrading this particular software. Depends on the versions, you have to modify it. The current versions of Scilab is 6.1.0. It is available. You can download and you can install in your laptop, desktop. Now the latest few people, they are trying to introduce that Scilab in the mobile app also. So it depends on the requirement, people can modify all the things. The Scilab basically built with the help of two languages. One is Fortran, one is C language. That means you can understand that the background of mathematics experimental platform, obviously you have to link with the help of Fortran and C language. The 2008 the new thing is introduced inside the Scilab, which is you can incorporate that lot of graphical user interface you can incorporate inside this particular mode. The INRIA lab, they first install this particular platform to create some basics calculator operations with the help of this Scilab. Then they modify all the mathematical functions integration, differences, all type of functions you can easily implement in this particular platform. Few features, because sometimes if you understand the features, so you can understand what type of problem you can easily incorporate. Its Scilab is programming language that oriented inside Scilab. I request the audience roll number, I think 06. Yes, thank you. Okay. That 2D and 3D, any graphical animations also you can incorporate in this particular Scilab, because sometimes you know that any function graphical they have all are platform dependencies there, all are independent. Any platform you can execute the Scilab, maybe it is Linux, Unix, or Windows. Few toolboxes required to implement the entire Scilab, because sometimes it is easy to incorporate if you know that what type of toolbox are available. If you want to execute the basics linear algebra or matrix, link is toolbox is available. All type of polynomials, rational functions are inbuilt. 2D, 3D graphics with animations are also incorporated. Linear, non-linear optimizations also easily you can incorporate in this particular Scilab environment. Sometimes that signals image processing implemented in this particular platform. All the statistical incorporate in this particular toolbox with the help of Scilab. Most of the institutions, most of the research platform, why they are using the Scilab day by day is more increasing. The basic thing is that all education institutions, research center, companies, they directly link with the mathematical subject. So if you want to add off any mathematical algorithm platform, modeling, simulations, incorporate you can say that array is the part of the matrix, that I will go for that one by one, that experimental result in the matrix form. So basically all the Scilab, they can consider the basics input in the terms of matrix format. If you want to execute the basics mathematical functions library, you have to incorporate the sum, sign, incorporate functions name, that the sample code are available. You have to use the what exactly you need. They will give the sample example, and you can try to read, understand, copy paste all things you can execute. Now if you want to start the Scilab, that after installing, that double click the Scilab logo, or you can go for the program, then go for the Scilab, it will be execute, where you can practices in the terms of default console. That middle white part is the main experimental data where you can execute one by one basics programs. And second thing is that all the basics programs you can save in the particular folder, because sometimes a mathematical model you want to create, that implemented part one by one, that day one, that 20%, day two, 30%, then incremental work you can also add in this particular Scilab mode, that also available. in the industry, they can link 2, 3, 4, 5 team members, their programs to Scilab. Particular research environment with the help of Scilab also. Just space automatically function to Scilab. Complete the demo because sometimes graphics easily mute. Roll number 12 and 17, please mute yourself. Thank you. All of you know that these all are mathematical models, that mathematical arithmetical operations, addition, subtraction, multiplications, right division, left division. This is the two different things. X, right divisions means x, y to the power minus 1, that x into 1. Divisions 1 by type of different numbers. Easily you can invent. Now, I want to give you the basics things. Just please try to type and try to get the answer in the Scilab platform. That I want to share you that particular Scilab environment, so you can easily incorporate the particular code that what exactly you want to execute the particular mode of the all the Scilab. That hope my screen is visible, the Scilab screen. Is response anyone?
Yes, sir. It's
Okay, very good. So get to you try to. So first 5. So you plus 5, it will be 11. Just you try my experiment now and audience that Scilab execute one by that without first one is 4 slash 3 plus 2.
voice is not.
Am I audible?
Audible. Break.
Please, my dear students, that execute 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I already 5 is equal to the second one.
Sir,
Plus
sir, not.
you can put the chat box feature is not audible. That same thing. 27 chat box. Please execute plus 5. Right. If you say yes, so I can. Is it complete? If you complete this, all the things, this response, I can go for the next slide. 6 plus 5, 6 plus 5 is
Sir?
yes.
Yeah, actually, your voice was breaking, sir. Like we couldn't get actually for 3 slides, sir. Anything from you?
Okay, so I can repeat, no problem. So
Yes,
from
sir.
this,
Yes, sir. This slide was
okay.
next.
So
Next.
letters you can execute in the Scilab. The few notations you have to remember to complete the Scilab environment. That's right division, important thing, mathematical operator. It's very easy because you go for power of the x and two different type of symbolic note star or
Sir, still.
actually my network again.
Okay. Gautam.
It is clear now, ma'am.
No, little louder also, sir. Your volume is also not that. Yeah, you have to raise the volume.
Now audible.
Now better, sir. Somewhat better.
Okay. Now actually, in your same network,
So I
7.
think you have to increase your volume. Like I don't know whether it is in 100%.
The mic is 100% showing.
Mic. Okay.
Now audible.
Now better, sir.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. Now, my dear audience, so please try to execute the Scilab environment in this part, that any mathematical operator you can execute in this particular middle of the part. So first task for you, that practice mode, please execute the 6 7 programs. First is 6 plus 5, second is 6 plus 5 semicolon. So that one by one, please execute. And if you say yes, so I can go.
Yes, sir. They are about to start.
First programs is without semicolon, second one is with semicolon. So what exactly difference? With semicolon, no output will be visible. So that means semicolon means our execution process is there, but no output will be there. So that way you can execute other all the things. And please match your answer and the visible answer is correct or wrong. If your execution is done, please inform. I can go for the next slide. Do it fast, my dear audience. I can wait for another 1 or 2 minutes.
Do we need to type even answer is equal to?
No. You just
Not
press that. I want to show you the first one things, that you have to 6 plus 5 enter. 6
That's
plus 5 enter. Automatically answer will be visible.
okay.
Next is 6 plus 5 semicolon. That means if you put the semicolon, the answer will be not there. Execution process is there, but it's not visible. So if you want to stop the answer in the screen, then you put the semicolon. Otherwise, no need to give the semicolon. 7 plus 8 divided by 2. Then 7 plus 8 in the bracket divided by 2. So few this type of operations with bracket, without bracket, with semicolon, without semicolon, how you can define that also incorporate inside the Scilab. Please execute all the code, and if you say yes, I can go for next slide.
Yes, sir. Just
All
give us
the,
some time.
sure, no problem. If any doubt, my dear audience, please unmute and ask me the query regarding the first slide.
So the right side portion is what, sir? Whenever we are typing in the center, we are getting here only the answers and the responses. The right side part is called what, sir?
No. Actually, basically, the first you have to execute the 6 plus 5.
Okay.
There is no semicolon. Second
Okay.
one, 6 plus 5 with semicolon.
Okay.
There is a without semicolon. Second two difference, that is with bracket, without bracket. 7 plus 8 slash 2, one result. In the bracket 7 plus 8, that's then you have to do the division by 2, two different result. So that means the bracket also functions. After these 4 executions, go for the right side. The first part, 4 plus 5 slash 3 plus 2, one result. Second thing is that 5 to the power 3 slash 2, that way. Execute all the things. When you execute, please compare your result and my result are same or not. If it is not,
That is variable browser and command history. We need not do anything there, sir. Sometimes
nothing.
whatever we are typing, it is there.
No need to there. You just only execute the middle part. Left side, nothing. First, your day one, day two, only for middle part. That you have to execute all the code in the white portions. That is console.
Sir, you can go to the next one, sir. We finished.
Very good.
Thank you, sir.
Now, students, the maybe 600 one you want to create part of the mathematician of operations. If you have to fulfill that reason to incorporate comment options that that reason two which will but as a comment it will be visible and the semicolon and the comma this most important thing when you want to execute a Scilab platform. The three things, one is that double slash that you have to you want to give a not the exit. If you want to output you are no need to give the output visible background also the same give the separate. The next thing is that the Scilab is everything is look like a matrix. Matrix means you know that some row, sometimes n number of rows, n number of column can be there. So operations are incorporated in the looking like a matrix form. Any real life, real complex boolean integer string polynomial variables all are inside the matrix you have to define. There is no other things you have to declare in the terms of variable declarations. All type of variable, maybe it is complex variable, real type variable, boolean type of integer, float, double, all are looking like a matrix. So this is the process when you want to execute a basic Scilab environment. Yes, problems that yeah, six semicolons. Now, now we want so obviously the assign the variable in the Scilab equal symbol. The variable name is x. X is equal to 10. Or you can say that entire mathematical functions also you can incorporate inside the variable. One small example you can type in the Scilab one variable name x is equal to y. X is equal to 5. If you put the semicolon, the output will not visible. If y is equal to x is equal to 5, enter. That means the output of x, the assign of the x value is visible. Otherwise, also you can incorporate x is equal to some operation, maybe 5 plus 9. So automatically the mathematical operations also can store inside the assignment operator as a x is equal to numerical value x equal to 5 plus 9. That means operations can store the value inside the x. The last point is most important. The Scilab is can capital A not equal. Declare the variable case or lowercase that capital are treated as a different type of variable. Uh, Now, my dear students, please note it down this predefined variable because without this predefined value, you cannot execute anything. The first thing is that root minus one, that small I, imaginary unit, how you can define because maybe some calculations you have that imaginary unit, how you can express in this. That means is in the is equal to I, you have to mention percentage I. That means that I, that means A plus BI, same concept. Second part is I. Implemented, express a imaginary percentage I. 3.1.
Again, same is breaking.
Now it is audible.
Now it is okay, but if you speak continuously, sir, it is getting break.
Uh, Actually, ma'am, the main reason is you have the 73 same wavelength, na? So that reasons that the next class, that tomorrow you just divide two part. One part is one link, second part is second link, that YouTube link. So it will be equal voice. That your network is division by 73. So that is the main reason to voice breaking.
Okay, sir. Tomorrow
I will try, because 50 Mbps. Okay. Pi value, the percentage pi, that E value percentage E, infinite percentage INF. So this is a symbolic notations you have to remember if any mathematical functions you want to express. So basically sometimes A is equal to BI, e to the power X. So these type of cases you have to express this type of symbolic notations to predefined variable in the terms of Scilab. When I give one small problem, then you can understand how we can execute this particular concept. Now I go for the practice mode. Again, type C in the Scilab. Just you type this basic thing. One is clock, date, and VER. Three different useful command in the Scilab. One is clock, CLOCK, press enter. Next, date, it's visible the current date, enter, and the versions. Which versions are available in your laptop? So three command. First, you have to execute the clock. I already execute the clock. It's visible that year, all the things. Next, date, it's 10th February 2021. Next is VER, versions. So all the versions are available. Mine is 6.1.0. So these three things is the most important, useful command in the Scilab. Please execute. If it is over, I can go for the next slide. Clock, enter, date, enter, VER, versions of the particular installed software. Is it complete, ma'am? The three command: clock, date, and versions. Is it clear, complete? Please respond, anyone. It's not
Yes,
audible.
sir. Yes, sir. We did.
Now, the day is very easy. As how to problems, calculate the equation. The first equation is a square plus bc plus x. So these are the first equations. What is the variable? A is 2.3, b is minus 2.3, c is equal to pi by 2, because you know the pi notations. X is equal to 2 by pi and y is equal to root 3. So these variables you have to define and calculate the value of 125. So first you read the questions and first you try the first one. I will teach you how to do the first one. Then you can go for the next four. First, you write the questions in the paper and pen, or you can visible. The A value is 2.3, B X value is 2 by pi, Y value is root 3. Your first questions, the calculate the value of A square plus using Scilab. To audience, first question, B value and equations. A square plus BC plus X. How to calculate? So first you have to go the Scilab, that console part. First you assign the variable. First I assign small a is equal to 2.3. Put the semicolon. It's already assigned. Next, the next value is b is equal to minus 2.3 semicolon. Sorry, it's minus 2.3 semicolon. Enter. Next, c value is equal to pi. You write c means.
Sir, you are nothing on your screen, sir.
It's visible my screen. Next, so c value is pi by 2. Then you have next the first equation is there. X is equal to by pi. That is pi means percentage p, small p. Don't go for the uppercase, percentage p.
Excuse me, sir. Just
Yes.
can you magnify that, sir? Very small script. We cannot see, sir.
1 second. Once again, I'll magnify that part. One second. The first, you have to define these three things. I think this is visible. A is equal to 2.3.
Yes, sir.
B is equal to minus 2.3. C is equal to that pi by 2. So pi you have to define that way. It close. Then similarly x is equal to 2 by these things. So four variables you have to define first. A, B, C and X. After that, if you complete this particular variable define, now you have to go for what exactly problem given. The problem is given a square plus bc plus x. So you can define that I can conclude that result result is equal to what a square. You can put a star s, or you can put your power also. The first level you can complete that a star a. Don't go for different. Again, you put because two operators plus x. This is the easiest. Give a part of this. So result is equal to, you can write that a star, that means a square plus bc plus x. Now you tell what exactly result is there. What is the output? If I press 1, the result is 2.3.313. What exactly output from your side? You please do this one. Result or any variable name is equal to, the problem is, the first problem is a square plus bc plus x. You can calculate that way. A square, that means a star a, power you can do the letter, then b star c, then x. Put the bracket of the two operators equations. The my result is 2.3313. What exactly output from your side? Check it. If you complete the first one, go for the second one. If you complete the response, first you assign all the variable a, b, c, and x. The value of the x is 2 by pi. The c is equal to pi by 2. And the form query, the a square plus bc plus x. You have to define that the variable first, then give the equations and got the result. Anyone, please, if it is output come, please respond. Anyone completed?
Yes, sir.
Yes, the result is, what is the result for you?
2.
All are good. It's the second plus, you have to variable d, root 3, the root 3. Basically, you can, 37, you can say in the calculator mode also, or you can put sqrt in 3 y value. The next questions you can write in the paper and pen, the sin c plus y by c. Please calculate the second value of the given equation.
Sir, once again,
Yes.
how
Yes.
can we write root 3, sir?
Okay, very good. Yes, I am waiting for that. Very simple. SQR, that y is equal to the value. This is I copy and it is visible that y is equal to SQRT. This is the function root of the 3 is equal to a first bracket. How to define the root? Now you can calculate the value of the equations of second one. Is the one example how you can write y variable SQRT. Please complete all the others. 2, 3, 4, 5. After all the define the variable, please calculate the other things. 2, 3, 4, 5. If any doubt, 4, 5. Tell me what 3, 4, 5. Please complete 2, 3, 4, 5. It's the same thing. A, B, C, X, and Y variable you have to define. The new thing that how to define the square root 3, that Y is equal to SQRT first bracket 3 second bracket close and semicolon. If all the variable is defined is ready, now you can execute one by one all the variables.
Sir, my doubt is, do we need to enter we get writing the A plus B?
There is a semicolon. Very simple thing. I write these first functions result plus B semicolon. So when you define the semicolon, when you want to calculate the functions, no need to give the semicolons. You can
Again,
press
your
enter.
voice is breaking, sir. I'm not getting completely what you're speaking.
Am I audible now?
Now it is okay, but see, like I'm using my headphones also, sir. But your voice is breaking. That's why I'm not getting complete information continuously.
Okay, I'll now try my best. Okay. 1 second. I'll join my mobile phone there so I can talk. 1 second. Okay. So what is the doubt from your side? Tell me.
Just define. I was
So first A, B, X, and Y variable.
Yes, sir. A, then I wanted to find out the expression A square plus BC.
Yes, it is over. Then you go.
I just typed this. Then it, so I'm unable.
Okay, can you share please your screen so I can tell you what exactly error from your side?
Screen, sir. Then in that case.
No problem. Just share the screen. I will tell you what exactly error from your side.
Okay, sir.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
Of ln of x. First
fifth one.
ln
Log
1 by
value
of x.
Okay. The ln x or
But it's
1 second. I will come by one by one. LOG of Scilab is LOG.
okay, sir. Okay, thank you.
LOG first bracket, then you can put the variable.
Okay, sir. I'll try now. Thank you, sir.
So if any doubt, you can share the screen. I will tell you what exactly problem from your side. So my dear
sir,
audience,
I'll share my screen, sir, now.
Yes, sure. It's not visible. You can share the screen.
Not a shared, sir. I'll share my screens.
Okay.
Sir,
The other audience, other students, if any doubt, you can yes. Okay, ma'am.
Sir, is this
No. First you calculate that type log.
that is the last
log.
thing, sir.
No problem. You can type log.
Okay, just a minute, sir.
log.
Okay.
You can put the new value somewhere. Not the same result. You can put yes. Delete the log first. You can see which question number. Okay, result 4.
Equal to.
No, equal symbol. It
Yes.
cos C
Plus, this is L
plus G log x.
log x.
2 bracket close. Press enter.
Yeah. Sir,
No, actually the syntax is why you put 4. The result 4 is
okay, sir.
you just put this up arrow. It will be automatically become up. Put the up arrow. Up arrow. Just you space the.
Okay, fine, sir.
Backspace, yes. Now you press enter in the end, go end and press enter. Yes, correct.
May I know how? Please.
Which
New document? We have to close this link
C
here.
PLC.
Where I have to type, sir?
Type same console.
The
Enter.
console.
It will be clear.
This message again, it's asking.
Okay. Yes. Out from your side, please response. Please complete the particular 4 parts. What exactly?
My doubt, sir.
Yes.
See, I'm only to some extent, not completely clear the console part. So what should I do for that?
Please share the screen.
Later.
Yes, please share the screen. Yes, ma'am. What do you? The other audience, if any doubt, feel free to ask me. Okay, so you just try to complete the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 problems. Do it first. If 5 is complete, please respond. I can go for the next part. Please complete 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 the problems using the assignment of all the variables in the Scilab platform. If you complete 1, 2, 5, the response, I can go for the next one. Please complete 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If any doubt, please response. Please assign all the variable A, B, C, X, and Y. Then you calculate one by one. That result 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The new thing is that when you define the root 3, it's a sqrt function's name. If you go for the ln, that means the function name is log, log, all are lowercase. The Scilab is completely case. If you complete 1 to 5 response, I can go for the next part. If any doubt, feel free to ask me. If you complete this 1, 2, 3
Yes, sir. We're finished, sir.
part, what is true, false, that bull, or you can say true, the sum value of the variable. So that inside say 6 and 10, some condition equal all the things. Result, observe the value and see the C value 0.57. For it in this the Scilab. This one second. Hope my Scilab is visible, all of you.
Yes, sir.
I put CLC that clear the screen. So what the
Instead of complete the screen, just delete certain commands that we typed. Is it possible? Only
You
few
want to-
commands. Yeah, just
No,
2-3
no.
lines.
At the screen, create the entire screen only possible. Not 2-3 command possible. It's not there. If you edit in different platform, there it is possible, but in console you have to delete entire the screen only.
That's what I understood. See, I just typed something certain commands wrong, so I just want to delete only those 2 commands that I was unable to do it. That's why I'm asking you, sir.
No problem, madam. You just share the screen. I will tell you. Just you share the screen.
No, I just cleared the complete screen, sir. Now because of that reason, now again I have to type.
No, you just, no problem. You just share the screen. Don't worry. I will tell you.
Okay, I'm gonna share the screen. Entire screen. This one only. But my console is there down.
I'll help you out. Yes, it is visible. Click the Scilab. Click the Scilab.
ఇది నాది ఎందులో ఓపెన్ చేసి అన్ని డిలీట్ చేసి పెట్టాను ఇది పెట్టినా అన్ని డిలీట్ చేసి పెట్టాను సార్ నౌ ఇప్పుడు ఐ కెనాట్
No problem. No problem, madam. Madam,
I cleared.
You just that 4 arrow in click and enter the up arrow. The last command is visible with the help of up and down arrow. First you click the console and then you click the up arrow. Your last, all the things is visible. Which single command you want to edit? Okay. So dear audience, so if you complete the first 1 to 5, now you go for the second part. Second part means that you can say that the conditions. Yes, ma'am.
Can you see my screen, sir?
No. Just to share the screen.
I shared, sir. Now, anyway, I cleared my complete console one. Can you see my screen now, sir?
Yes.
Yeah.
Now you yes. You click and
see a particular
no, just whatever you need. Okay, now you now to 3.5. Okay, enter. Okay, maybe your
sir, my
maybe you want to change the B value.
Can I do that?
Yes, you can do. Maybe your B value is changed, correct? But you want to modify. Correct,
Yes,
madam?
Yes, sir.
C and A value you don't want to change.
Yes. Only
just
only
up arrow. Click in the middle and put the up arrow. Yes, now we put up arrow.
Up arrow. Okay.
Yes. Next up arrow.
Yes.
Yes, now we edit it.
Yes. Delete means actually backward. Yeah.
Yes.
This is what, sir, actually I wanted. Thank you so much.
Okay, madam. Yes,
Thank
that
you.
will.
Yes.
Stop sharing. Yes. Okay. Now, my dear audience, so I think few people they already complete. Now, please calculate the result of 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. First, you define A, then you can do the A, C, it, press that you know the numerical value and what odds are giving that compare. What exactly 6 to complete one by one. That A, B, C, that the result 6 is equal to A less than C or A greater than C. Press enter. What exact result is coming? True or false? Which is coming? Please compare and respond. If anyone completes 6 to 10, please respond. My dear audience, if anyone completes 6 to 10,
Sir,
please respond. Anyone?
excuse me, sir.
Yes, ma'am.
So again, we have to define all the values A, B, C, X.
Now, basically, it's no need. If you delete that,
6, 7.
if you delete, you have to define again.
For 8th result, I'm getting some syntax error. That's what I'm asking.
That depends on your. If you not use the CLC, it value is there. If you use the CLC, all the clear screen is there. All are deleted.
Okay,
so you can define again.
Oh, okay. Thank you, sir.
Please complete the part of 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. I think few people very good for the others. I can wait another 2 minutes. 0, 7.
True and false. Statement is false. T it is showing.
What is T is showing?
Statement is showing T.
T. Your screen. I'll.
sir, nothing is here.
The screen, ma'am?
No sharing. You stopped sharing the screen.
Yes, I already stopped the sharing. Yes, now
Yes,
you can
sir.
try.
Yes.
Yes, first one is correct. Now you press A is equal to B. A is equal to B. You given this number. Okay. Madam, please define what exactly questions number is visible. That A, B, C, and all the things, X and Y. 3, B is equal to your variable value. Please define the particular that value. Let me exactly value given X and all. You can go.
Okay.
Otherwise, you may not understand what is true. Please define what do all.
అమ్మ తీసుకున్నారు కదా ఫొటోస్ ఇక్కడ అక్కడ పిల్లల్ని పడేటట్టు స్క్రీన్ పైన
If any doubt, feel free to ask me. I can go for the next.
It's given right.
B. Please share your screen.
Sir, that's why.
Screen first.
Yes, sure, sir.
Madam, this is not correct. See.
Okay, sir. I cleared.
Yes. But 3.
Okay, sir. I will do that.
A is equal to 2.3 semicolon. B is equal to minus 2.3 semicolon. Yes, now you write A is no, nothing. A is equal to B. Enter.
Okay. Okay, sir.
That means the B value is assigned inside the A. Clear my point?
I'm getting
Inside
that's
the
the doubt.
A is the B value at the A.
Okay, sir.
You just write A less than B. You can write here.
Yes. True or false? Okay, sir.
So that means actual the value that what is the A value? 3. A less A greater than B. Is it clear, ma'am? So equal symbols. Symbol is not given. So
Yes,
what
sir.
Question number is not given.
Yes, sir. Now it is clear, sir.
Okay, sure.
The doubt is when it A is equal to B, it is showing the B. Something happens.
Value is okay. So if you complete these two parts, that means your first part is that you calculate that equal to 5. How in the terms of 10? Another 2 minutes complete. Then I go. I can wait for another 2 minutes, my dear audience. Please, 1 to 10 problems. Anyone have any doubt? Please unmute yourself. If anyone not executed out, please unmute yourself. Or put in the chat box if any doubt. 1 to 10 doubt. Any doubt? 1 to 10. Then feel free to ask me. Please complete. I can do it in the one. Then I can go. Dear audience, if anyone have a doubt, please respond. 08. If any doubt, please unmute.
Error for
7th result. Can you share the screen?
No, sir, not that one. It's B.
some syntax error.
Can you share the screen?
Yes, sure, sir.
I will just stop.
Sir, are you able to see the screen, sir?
It's loading. It's coming. Okay. 2A. 2.
Two. Can I go there, sir? Here.
Just arrow. First to click. No, first you click and then use the first up arrow single times. That visible. Just to click single arrow. Yes, now edit it. Edit part. That left arrow. Place 2 star. 2 star A. No. That left arrow. Yes, just to change which part you want to modify, that you have to go there. No, down arrow. I think you go first. Down arrow. Down. Now you go star. Go to the end and press enter. You are not defining x value. So x value you have to define there. Is it clear, ma'am? You x value, yes.
Sir, I would like to.
Please continue.
Still choose present.
On screen. No problem. Two defines two star. 2 into the 2. Any other doubt from the audience?
Share my screen.
From
Sir.
9th question, yeah.
For us, which number?
So can I?
Please, my doubt.
I think please share the screen.
For 9th question, how to type that less than or equal to?
Less than and equal to. Okay, I'll give the link that for.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Any other doubt? My dear students.
Excuse me, sir, I have a doubt.
Stop presenting somebody.
Now for 8th question.
From 8 questions. Okay, what's the doubt? Tell me.
Yes, I would like to share my screen, sir.
Yes. Sirisa ma'am, just you press that you can press equal symbol. Paste it there.
Thank you. I've seen.
The 2 star A. Star is missing. 2 in. Is it clear, ma'am? That's what's visible in the syntax. The 2 star A. Yes. Any other doubts? The students, the audience. Please complete 1 to 10. Yes. 26. Please mute. Yes. I think 12 is raise the hand. Can you please tell the syntax of 10 sum? Question number 10.
Yes.
Equal 2 star C star B.
We are getting some syntax errors sir, for that.
Can you share the screen?
Yes, sir. Sir, is it visible? Is my screen visible?
Ma'am, 1 second. The equal symbol left part is the one operations, right part is the one operation. Declare M is equal to A star, calculate, then you
Okay, first we have to define 2 AC and then we have to define 2 CB, right, sir?
exactly. Then you go for that operations.
Okay, sure, sir. Thank you.
Yes. Roll number 12, you raise your hand. Is it in doubt? Please tell me. Roll number 12, any doubt? Please tell me. Yes, correct, man. Then you can put M is equal to 2 star C star B. Enter. Yes, now M is equal to M. Enter. Yes, correct. That means N value is defined to the inside the M. So that means you can understand that 7 and 10 is not the true false. It's the assigned value. The question number 7 and 10 is the assigned value process.
Yes, sir. Now I understood, sir.
Okay, very good.
For true and false, first we have to question. Okay.
Otherwise, new type of
yes,
representations, how we can define the n number of variables.
That's what
Okay.
Thank you.
Please. Yes, 26.
How to write less than or equal to?
Okay, can you share the screen? 26, can you share the screen? Rule number 26, please share the screen. Yes, it is visible. Now go to the Scilab. Oh, you are going for mobile phone. No. You have to go for the Scilab platform. Can you type the question in the chat box? Rule number 26. Please put in the chat box what exactly query for you. Rule number 12, why you raise your hand? Any query, any doubt? Rule number 12, 1, 2. Rule number 1, any doubt from your side? Please unmute.
I think she's typing, sir, that Neelima number 26, her doubt, she's typing in the chat box. Thank you.
Okay. So did you complete the all 1 to 10, madam?
Sir, the 8 only I could do it, but I'm just going through the other commands.
Okay. Sure. If any doubt, feel free to ask me.
Sure, sir. Thank you.
My dear students, my dear audience, please, if any doubt, you can put in the chat box. But I request, please complete 1 to 10. Don't skip it. 1 to 10 is most important for the next other work. Sir, how to write less than and equal? It's a very simple thing. That first you less than or greater than put equal. Or you can put that symbol or equal symbol. It's very easy. I think, is it clear, 26? Thank you. Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Yes. Roll number 12, why you raise your hand? Please, any doubt? Tell me. Roll number 12, any doubt from your side? If any doubt, feel free to ask me, my dear students. 10 sum. Okay, 10 sum. Very good. No problem. Sirisa ma'am, can you share the screen for your side?
Yes, sir. I'll share, sir. Sir, is my screen visible?
Yes. Roll number 36. Please, roll number 36. Please observe the screen. The problem is equal to 2 CV. That uh, yes, 2 AC is equal to the equal sim to you have one place to another place side. So first you define M and M. M 2 star A, then go for RC is can assign the value n to the m. M is equal to n. So that more than operations, a single variable, the assignment other part to the inside to n, the store of the n. Madam, you just copy this so they can observe. To n is equal to and last in the chat box. Yes. Rule number 36. First, you define the m value. M is equal to 2 star C. Then you can define n is equal to define m is equal to n, which is the process to calculate the 10th one. Any other doubt, my dear students? Please raise your hand if you have any doubt or put in the chat box. If you complete, my dear students, I can go for the next part. Okay, now I can move on the next part because already 3:10. Now I can share the screen. Okay. Now the next part is that the next level. Next level means if you have the idea of variable declarations, now you can go for that. What type of command are incorporated inside the workspace? Dictionary command. Now I told you that all the operator variable looks like a matrix. To play matrix operation, all the basic things. So next part. Now you the n number of variables inside the matrix format. The few basics commands are there, which is incorporate inside the your informations. If you press the who means list the variable currently in the Scilab workshop. That means sometimes the industry people, they can execute us one program more than 10 days. So more than 10 days you can execute. Currently used, how you can do is the process. You can press all the variable, the type of the informations, list of variable, what type of variables are there or already clean the particular store, or you can say that if you want to delete the space of the variable. So all these kind of operations you can execute in these few commands. Who, whose, clear, what, clear particular variable name, clear xyz, they can clear the specific variable. CLC, clear the screen. CLF, the clear the figure window. And sometimes if you want to get the current sections with the help of the particular diary number, you can get the diary command. So this you can incorporate one by this two is not type the name. This two is not there, no needed. You can execute who, CLC, this basic. If any one error, please inform me. I will part. Values. Students, if any doubt, please execute one clear CLC, CLA. Do it first, my dear students, my dear audience. If it is clear, if it is over, please respond to the chat box. Very basics command. Who, whose, what, clear, CLC, CLF, diary. Anyone? Please respond. It is over. Please execute the command in the window that press who and press enter. Whose enter. Clear enter. CLC enter. CLF enter and diary. Do it fast, my dear students, my dear audience. If anyone completed, if taking error, please
Completed.
Now I go for some that your folder you have to a particular directory to store the data, which directory you want to put the folder or the execution process, that you can go for the pwd keyword, copy the file, make directory just like a DOS command, and that sometime you want to close the window, the entire Scilab, you can put the anything quit or exit. That you want to terminate the command, all the things. That sometimes is while loop is continuous, is going on, is not executing, stopping the portions. You put the quit or exit operations, they will be stop the command. Now you have the time to go for matrix. Basically, the basic syntax of the matrix, you can bracket a single the semicolon things.
Breaking, sir. Please. It is breaking. Thank you.
For the matrix comment, the you have to use these basic things. One is square bracket, opening and closing. That comma, which is different, the different colors in the different rows. You use a semicolon. These three things you have to incorporate to express the basics matrix forms. Inside the matrix, lot of the inbuilt functions are there. If you want to calculate the keyword linearly spaced vectors, matrix made of ones, matrix made of zeros, random number generated, incorporate these particular keywords, i's, line space, ones, zero, test matrix, generate some particular matrix. Random number generators, you can use that rand functions or grand functions. Want to calculate, you can use the define the you can underscore matrix functions. So these are all inbuilt functions. Fill your matrix. Apart from that, always represent the most important. You can, but it's not used in matrix. Definitions or representations with the terms of uppercase, that capital A. Few syntax is there that using the semicolon, colon, brackets defines your different type of operators, operands, or terms of matrix. You can execute on now. You can match all the operators. Then you can see that addition, subtraction, multiplications, right division, left division, power, element wise, the same thing. Just put the dot. Plus is the normal additions. Element wise addition, dot plus. So dot is the new symbols addition in the terms of element wise. This is the advanced level of the matrix operations. If you want to go for some research oriented work, if you go for that time, you can go for these particular functions. It's also the part of the few part of the matrix also. Now, just you create the first vector, or you can say that matrix in the forms of vectors. You can define a variable small a is equal to in third bracket or the square bracket 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 digit. It's already assigned. It is lowercase. The a is the lowercase, so it is the lowercase a matrix. So this two thing is there. So please define a vectors in your size. A single space bracket 1 to 10 digit, press enter. These three symbolic notations of the representation of the vectors in the normal vectors, the row vector and the column vectors. Row vectors is represented by the comma, column vector represented by the semicolons, and the normal vectors is single space. So three different type of notations to define the vector. Normal vector or row vectors. Row vectors in the terms of that comma, column vector in the terms of semicolons. These three things please type and get the result. Check it. Please create the row vector 1 to 5 digit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do it, and anyone please share the screen. Please execute these three commands, row vectors and the column vector for the 5 variables 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If anyone complete, share the screen. Put in the chat box if anyone completed. In rule number 2, A is the row wise. Very rule number 20. Next thing, lot of vectorical operations are there. If I want to go for that I have no time to type that all the 10 digits, that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's more than 10 seconds is required. Now you can create the short form that 1 to 10, that is first term and the last terms. If you define that way, automatically the variable will be defined 1 to 10. The notation is A equal symbols 1 colon 10, not semicolon, the double dot colon. Please execute these 3 command, 4 command. You can understand that what exactly specific elements you can define inside the vectors. That is first terms, last terms, that M and N, in between Q, the space that 2, 11, 2 colon 11. You want to increase the minus 10 from the 100. So 100, 90, 80 and go and so on up to 0. Please execute this 4 code. You have no time to type all the elements, but you have the time to give the range, lower limit to upper limit, the first term to last terms. In between Q is the notations of the spacing.
Sir, we cannot see your presentation, sir.
It's not visible.
Not visible.
Okay, I will present that, no problem. I think it is visible now. So
Now it
is that 2, 3, 4, no time type all the concepts. The first between the spacing the Q. Default state. If you do, so 1, 3, 5 colon 2 and the last 100 to 10 is 0 and you want to increment in the terms of minus 10, that is decreasing value, 100, 90, 80 and so on. Please execute this 4 command. Complete list. In this 4 command, I need another.
do the
Yes, done. Oh, very good. Next level, that is complex number. You can observe A is equal to A plus BI, imaginary number. That means you can see that imaginary number or root minus 1 you can define with the help of percentage I. This is the representations of the complex number inside the vector. So this is the notations of complex number with vectors in this particular matrix form. Please execute all the code. And try to calculate A star B. Please execute this command with the help of the vectors I. Do it first. If anyone complete respond the chat box, please execute these 4 commands and calculate the A star B. Do it fast, my dear students. If anyone complete, we put in the chat box. Please execute these 4 commands and calculate A star B. A plus B, you can easily calculate. A minus B easily calculate. But why A star B is error? If any doubt, put in the chat box. Please execute these 4 A and B variable, then the operations A plus B, A minus B. It is very easy to calculate, but the question is when you go for the A star B, then it is not applicable. Do it first. It is over. Can I go for the next slide? Okay. Very good. Now, if you want to generate the few element, few operations with the help of that, I want to create one vector of 5 elements. 0 is the first element and 10 is the last element. So how we can define that automatically incremental value so that the equal length of executions between the 5, that means 0 to 10, total 5 values should be there, and the equally it is implemented from one to another. That means that you have to go for that functions, the line space. So first 0, 2.5, 5, 7.5, so 10. if you want to calculate that type of factorial functions, that means after point more than 20 digit, 30 digit, so that you can easily calculate by this line space concept. N number of fraction value you can easily calculate with the help of lines functions. Please execute these basic things. One is that line space, generate the elements, log space, log arithmetic value also you can generate. And next is that the addressing the vector elements. If you define A, I want the third element. So A3 means the third element. A4, so that means fourth element. So this is the 4 execution process. Please execute these things. One is and how to calculate the particular element of the vector, fourth element, fifth element. First you define one vector and put A3, that value will be visible. Please execute this 4 command. If you complete, please respond the chat box. Yes.
From the entire
Yes. No. Screen.
Okay, sir. Just a minute. I'll share my screen.
Roll number 26 completed. Very good.
Just a minute, sir. I'll share my screen. Sir,
So number 2 on 1 second. The spelling mistake. Not E, madam. Like NS. Okay.
thank you.
My dear audience, please complete the other things. That what is that that logarithm value also you can incorporate, and you can go for that A and your value A3 is we calculate. You respond to the chat. 12 also come. Why you called sir? Tell me. Roll number 12. Any doubt? Or you can complete already. Roll number 12. Unmute yourself. Do it first. I need another few should respond in the chat box. They should complete these few commands, that line space, log part, and the particular value 6 position 20 also. Good job. Next part, sum of all elements, number of the element. You have to calculate the of the average of the element of the minimum values in the vector. First you define the vector A is equal to blah blah blah, all the things 1, 10, 25, 50, 15. Then you can go for the sum functions, mean functions, length function, max functions. Do it first, my dear students. Define or as a vector, then you calculate the four things: sum, average, number of elements, that is length, and the maximum. Do it first, my dear students, my dear audience. It's very easy. I can wait for another 1 minute. 1, 10, 25, 30, 15. Very good. Then you can go for that sum, mean, average, length, max. 25, do it first. Okay, 0 for complete. Very good. All are good students. Now I go for the next level. Sum, mean, length, max. Very good. Now you go for the next level. Minimum of the vectors. Product of the vector. Sign. You can calculate the sign also in the terms of positive or negative. If it is positive, it's showing the 1. If the element is 0, it's showing the minus, negative. So these also you can go. And you can find the particular value that so that's one. Return the indices corresponding to the non-zero elements. If any non-zero element is there, it is minimum, product, returns, and that particular the sign and indices concept. Do it first, this 4 comment. If any doubt, basics operations of please, sir. Very good. Okay, now I can go for the next part. How we will calculate the, because sometimes some cases that 10.25 you want only 10. After point round of the that if I fix 1 to 1 that of the particular, that is the nearest integer infinity. If it is possible, round off of the particular product, you have to go to the P. So that way, the few new functions, the last is most important, sorting order. You have to calculate, you have to order all the elements in the sort. The elements can sort it. So please execute these basic things. Round off and the sort is the most important in the given functions. (25, 27, 2 completed. Very good. 26 also completed. These basic things, the you don't want the round up value, and the important thing is that sorted order. How we can do the sorted value of the given vector? Do it first. If it is completed, please put the chat box. Sorted order, fix, and the round up. Do it first. 25, 27, 4, 8, 26, 36. Very good. All are completed. Very good. Do it first. 14 also completed. Very good. Roll number 2 also completed. Now I go for the next level. Next part is that now you're trying to go for the Vector2 matrix. That is obvious. You have number of column. See that row that 16, 13 all are single space. After that semicolon. That means next row it will be started. 5, 10, 11, 8 semicolon. Next 9, 6, 7, 12 semicolon. That way. First you define a matrix, calculate the sum of the matrix, sum of the particular column. It's not entire. A is the matrix name, C is the column name. Which column you want to calculate? So column wise additions, then row wise additions. So this is the way you have to calculate the sum of all the elements, sum of all the row elements. Meet first, my dear students. First you define the matrix, sum of all the elements, sum of the column, sum of the row. If anyone complete, please put in the chat box. Roll number 1, please share your screen. Roll number 1, please share your screen. I stop the sharing. Please share your screen. Roll number 1. A, B, C, D. Chocolate for you. Sharing. Very good. Now I can go for the last few things. This thing is that few operations we want to incorporate inside the matrix, which is you can go for that second third column, second row third column. Say that I want to calculate of, you can define, then you can third column. If you single comma and 3 2 particular value extraction from Twenty-four mute please. 24 mute please.
24 mute లో చెయ్యి
24 mute please. Okay, thank you. If any doubt, you can put the chat box. Okay, very good. So please calculate. First, you calculate the second row, third column. Now I will tell you the calculation of third row, second column. Do it first. Third row, second column. What is the result? Do it first. The given matrix. Third row, second column. Do it first. Anyone? What is the result? Third, 9. So 02, give the answer. 02, share your screen. 02, share your screen. Zero two, share your screen. 1 second, I'll check your answer. 329. Perfect. Good job. I'll give chocolate for you. Very good. Stop sharing. Very good. Now I can go for the next part. Next part, I can go this way. That you have to calculate the first things, that row wise. The previous is column wise. You can go for the row wise. Second row, you can calculate that 2 comma colon. And if you go for that exactly which element, the element number same as the vectors, that a ninth element I want to calculate. The second thing is that I need that with 2 column, and similarly the second row of 2 column. So this way also you can define the different thing which can incorporate inside the matrix operations. Some different type of concept you can easily incorporate. This type of examples, if I give the problems, then you can do it. So don't waste your time. I can go for the skip. Yes. Now the eigenvalue, that I told you that in the matrix operations, the eigenvalue is most important. How you can define the eigenvalue automatically? Though, so if it's 2, 2, 2 means 2 rows, 2 column. The size of the matrix is 2 cross 2 matrix. If you go for the eigenvalue, the I is the function's names. If all the ones, zeros, and A, B, and C, just you type this particular execution process. Please practice this code. How to define the eigenvectors, eigenmatrix, all the ones matrix, all the zeros matrix, and A and B is there. You can create the new vectors from A and B. Do it first, my dear students. If you have a doubt, tell me. Please execute these basic things, basics matrix operations of eigen concept. All values are 1, all values are 0, and new elements, new matrix C is defined from A and B. A is given, B is given. Do it first. Do it first. Roll number 9 is completed. Very good. Do it first. These basic things. The eigenvalue, ones, zeros, A and B is given. Calculate the C value. New element, new matrix can create from the C, from A and B. If you complete, response in the chat box. Roll number 26, please share your screen. Roll number 26, share your screen. Share your screen. Who also completed? Very good. I want to observe what you did. Roll number 26 or 2. Anyone, please share the screen. Roll number 2 or 26. Anyone? 20 also done. Very good. Anyone share the screen? Number 2 is presenting. 1 second. 3 zeros, eigenvalue, matrix A dot B. Please type C is equal to B comma A. Just to change not A comma B. Yes, change B comma A. It is result is coming 2, 3, 5, 6. Okay, very good. Good job. Very good. Stop sharing. Very good. The other students, if any doubt, feel free to ask me. Any confusions this part? Okay. Now I can go for the next part. Random variables. Randomly generate the values. The most important work in the matrix. Random functions, rand functions. Then you can go for that diagonal values. Okay, so please execute this code. Then I can tell you what exactly your duty. Random functions, diagonal value of a given matrix, diagonal with the first column values with respect to 1 and the -1. Do it first. And after execution, please tell in the chat box if you complete. 36, if you done, please respond. Or if in doubt, please unmute yourself. Someone raise the hands. What's the number? Yes, ma'am. Any doubt, please unmute yourself. Jibita ma'am or something is, if any doubt, unmute yourself. Read first these basic things that random functions, the diagonal value, completed. 1 second. I can wait for another 1 minute. Yes, sir, done. Rule number 2. Very good. Rule number 2 is very active. Very good. Good job. Do it first. Other students, do it first. Do it first. I need some response in the chat box. If you complete, put in the chat box completed or done something. Rule number 9 also completed. It's very good. Good job. Rule number 9, can you share the screen? Rule number 9, can you share the screen? Rule number 9, can you share the screen? Rule number 20 or 36, 27, anyone share the screen please? 20, 27, 36, anyone? Please share the screen. Rule number 20, share the screen. 1 second. 2, 3, diagonal value. Press 1 second. 159, correct. Okay, very good. Good job. Stop sharing. Okay, no problem. Rule number 9, use the mobile phone. Okay, it's very good. You are so hard. Very good. Rule number 4 also completed. Done. Good job. Okay, 26 also completed. Very good. Okay, so all are active. 26 completed. Very good. Okay, so end of the day 1 sessions. So I think few people, they already completed the matrix, variable, operation, all the things. So I can go for the next level tomorrow. So last 4 minutes, that what exactly your requirement, or you can say that that any difficulty for this particular mode of this particular presentations. I need the few comment from the student side. You can unmute yourself if you want to say something. You can too fast, too slow, or what exactly your need You can say that day one feedback. What exactly? You can unmute yourself. What exactly your demand you can fulfill. Then from tomorrow I can add that part also. Any students, any madam, any faculty members, just unmute yourself. And end of the day, that entire last 3 hours, what we did the activity, what exactly your need, that you need more, too slow, too fast, whatever, that you can feel free to discuss with me. So it's easy to incorporate the tomorrow class. Okay, I can call them students or call them ma'am. Okay, Sirisa ma'am, please unmute yourself.
Yes, sir.
Yes, ma'am.
Sir, session is very interesting, sir. But what I wanted you to tell is, can you go little slow, sir, so that
Okay.
students can follow.
Okay. Yes. No problem. No.
And some practice, so that students do that, sir.
Okay.
They are unable to do the things as fast as you can.
Okay. No problem. Yes. So I talked the last few minutes that tomorrow when you come. Any other thing?
The people.
Yes. Tomorrow I will be. Everything should be download. You can all the things. Ultimate, my motto is end of the 5th day, all the things they want to day 5th. The advantage is that I will give from tomorrow some exam basis there. That means that your marks should be countable. If your marks is more than 80%, end of the day, I will give some IEEE goodies from that free of cost. That IEEE Bangalore sections, they will give lot of goodies for me, so I can give you to that. So first top 10 people. So from the tomorrow, all the assignment have the marks. So you have to upload. If you're more than 80%, I will give the IEEE goodies for the peoples.
Okay, sir. Okay. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you all.
Sir, 1 minute, sir.
Yes,
I would like to thank you for your patience, sir. Actually speaking, today we were a little disturbed because we couldn't start the session as on time, sir. So 40 minutes somehow we got wasted. Anyway, tomorrow I promise you by sharp 1:10, I think, because they need some time to have their lunch. By 1:10 session, sir. All of us can join. Now, I request all the participants to be here by sharp 1:10 p.m. tomorrow for the second technical session. Okay. Thank you once again, sir.
Okay, sure. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you,
Okay,
sir.
thank you. Go for the more.
Okay, session.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.